So when it comes to leadership, the biggest thing you don't want to do is to over communicate and not under communicate. When I say over communication, not communicating with your team is obviously bad. People always say over communicate with your team. But what I'm talking about here is when it comes to giving directions, when you want somebody to do something as a leader, when you want to, and it's not about necessarily persuading them to do that, but showing strong leadership. I need you to do this today. The biggest problem you're gonna have is to give too many potential answers. Oh, but you can do A option, but B option, but C option, but D option, but maybe A option works better for this, but then it won't work for this, but then B option goes great with this, but then C option goes great with D option, but D actually, no, I'm not really a fan of D option. When you communicate in that way, what you're doing is you're scrambling the RAS of the individual you're talking to. They are not the boss. They are not the leader. They are not thinking in highly nuanced ways where they're weighing the pros and cons of everything. What you need to do is just simply give them a solution. Even if it's the wrong solution, give them a solution. They need to be operating in a simple system. What hurts your leadership is not the quality of the direction you're moving an individual in. What hurts your leadership is your confidence, your conviction, and your lack thereof of confidence and conviction in the direction you're moving somebody in. Meaning, it's better to be strong and wrong than right and weak. It's better to be strong and wrong about a direction than right and weak. People will follow your sub-communication before they follow the logical aspect of what it is you're telling them to do. Now, obviously, there's a counter argument to this, but when it comes to a leadership standpoint and holding a strong frame, this is extremely important, because if you talk too much and you don't tell an individual, just do this, just do X, just do Y, just do Z, well, you're confusing that person. If you give them too many options, their willpower is moved in a bunch of different directions. Their energy isn't focused. They're scrambled. They don't know what to do. They get decision-making fatigue. Make it simple for them. Just put the pie in front of their face and make them eat it. Eat the pie. It's in front of your face. Don't tell them, okay, get the flour, get the cherries. Oh, but do we want a cherry pie? No, let's do an apple pie. And this happens all the time in business, where you overcomplicate a direction moving forward for a staff member, when in reality you need to hold a strong frame and just be clear with a simple solution. Now, if that solution's wrong, they can course correct. You can course correct it, give them a different solution, but still hold a strong frame in the next solution you give them. Just don't scramble their RAS by moving in a million directions. So that's what I'll leave you guys off with, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.